Hello, my name is Julie Hebert with the Hebert Group. We, along with myself with Jim Hall, administer the benefits for Risktec, and I'm here to just briefly go over your benefits for the year beginning July 1st, 2023. Very little has changed. You're going to continue to stay with Blue Cross Blue Shield. They're going to still offer 4 different plans for you to enroll in. You're also going to continue life insurance, short-term disability, long-term disability, voluntary life, dental, and vision through the Guardian. This is your open enrollment time. So this is your time to make changes for yourself and for your eligible dependents with the effective date of July 1st. Please make sure you make these changes by June the 21st. If you want to make a change or need to make a change after that, it needs to be due to a life event such as a marriage, death, birth, or adoption of a child, divorce, loss of coverage through a spouse's employer, and you have 30 days to let us know after that event occurs. So Risktec does provide life insurance 2 times your salary up to $250,000. There are some reductions based on your age, 35% reduction at age 65 and an additional 15% at age 70. You need to make sure your beneficiaries are correct. And as you go through 8Es, you'll have the opportunity to make that change if you need to. Excuse me, you also have the option to purchase voluntary life insurance. You can insure yourself for up to $300,000 of additional life insurance. Guaranteed issue for new employees is $100,000. Amounts in excess of $100,000 would require a medical questionnaire, or if you wanted to increase your amount that you've had covered versus how you previously had yourself covered or spouses, you would have to be able to demonstrate evidence of insurability. You can insure your spouse up to $100,000, but the amount can't exceed the amount that you're insured for. You can also insure your children for $5,000 to $10,000. The amounts are listed below, but the easiest way really is when you go through ease, you can click on the drop-down box and it will show you how much the benefit is and what the cost is. Risktec also provides short-term disability. This is a benefit you're eligible to receive after your 8th day of disability or illness. It's 60% of your salary up to $1,000 per week. This is paid for 13 weeks. When this coverage ends, if you're still disabled, then you would switch over to long-term disability on the 90th day of disability. This would pay 60% of your salary up to $6,000 per month. And these benefits are paid until you reach normal Social Security retirement age. Mental disorders, drug and alcohol disabilities are limited to 24 months of payment. These are both provided to you completely paid for by Risktec and through the Guardian Life Insurance Company. Very nice benefits for you guys. You also have the Guardian Dental Plan. It actually has 2 plans. You'll notice when you're enrolling, they have the same price, but they do have different benefits. That's why they're listed separately. So there's the Value Plan and the NAP plan. If you select a dentist in the Guardian Network, you should choose the Value Plan because that's going to give you a higher payment under the plan. If you wish to use a provider that's outside of the Guardian Network, then you might want to choose the NAP plan. It pays a little bit lower rate, but it does allow you to get some benefit out of going to a dentist if you have a particular dentist that's out of the network. As always, we encourage you to use an in-network provider with any coverage whenever it's possible. You always receive the best benefit when you go with an in-network provider, either for Guardian or Blue Cross. So this shows a side-by-side analysis of the value in the NAP plans. They do both have a $50 deductible that only applies after you've had your basic cleaning done. This would be to either a basic or major service. You have a $1,500 annual benefit. You can see there's some extras there because there is a rollover benefit in this plan. So if you don't use all your benefit in one year, you don't lose it. You can move it forward to future years in case you have some more severe dental needs in the future. You do have under both plans 100% coverage of diagnostic and preventative care, which includes 2 teeth cleanings a year, fluoride treatments, dental x-rays. Be sure and use this. It's included already in your plan and it's no cost to you. If while you're there, they say, oh, sorry, Julie, you're going to have a small filling done, you would be subject to that deductible. Then they're going to cover under the value plan, they're going to cover that procedure at 100%. Under the NAP plan, it would be covered at 80%. You would pay 20%. If instead they said, oh, no, I'm sorry, it's not a filling, it's actually a crown, you would still be subject to that 1 year, one-time $50 deductible per year. Then under the value plan, they would pay 60%. And on the NAP plan, they would pay 50%. You do have a $1,500 benefit on the orthodontia for children. So this is giving you some information, just encouraging again to go in network. Here's the price. It did not change this year. It's staying the same. The vision insurance is also through Guardian. It's through the VSP network. And so that's a great network for you to have. You can go and get your eyes checked once a year for a $10 copay. You can get your lenses for a $25 copay. Then you have a $150 frame allowance. Or you can choose to get a $150 contact lens allowance. It's one or the other. And once a year, you can get new lenses, and once every other year, you can get new frames. Here's the premium there. It did go up slightly, just a few cents a paycheck, not a significant increase, but there was a slight increase there. Again, we encourage you to find an in-network provider whenever possible. Next, we're moving on to medical insurance. And again, this is provided through the Blue Cross Blue Shield. This is giving you some information about how to find an in-network provider. There's also some handouts at the end about how to get Blue Access. If you don't already have that, it's a helpful tool for members. Go over that at the end. Basically, you have 4 plans. There's a platinum plan and a gold plan A, gold plan B, and a silver plan. Each of these plans has its own unique provisions. The platinum plan obviously is going to have the lowest out-of-pocket cost. It has a $1,250 deductible. It has 100% coinsurance after you've met that deductible, so your maximum out-of-pocket is $1,250. Your primary care visit is going to be a $25 copay. Specialist is going to be $45. Then there are copays for other services here that are listed, separate columns here for diagnostic testing and for complex imaging. Then prescription drug plans are all actually the same under all 4 plans. Then over here on the gold plan A is a $1,500 deductible with an 80% coinsurance between the $1,500 and the $5,250 maximum out of pocket. You do have a $45 copay on this one to go to your primary care, $90 to go see a specialist, $100 to go to the urgent care. Emergency room copay is $500, plus you're still going to have to meet your deductible and coinsurance. The only exception to this rule on the emergency room copays that you see there listed in that column under all 4 plans is if you're admitted to the hospital for the reason that you went to the emergency room, they'll typically waive that copay. They're trying to encourage you to use an urgent care and not an emergency room there. Gold Plan B has a $1,000 deductible, an 80% coinsurance, and a $6,250 maximum out of pocket. It does have a $50 copay to go see the primary care versus $25 or $45, and $90 to go see a specialist. It's a $600 copay at the emergency room there. Again, the prescription drugs are similar on all plans. The silver plan has a $3,750 deductible, 80% coinsurance, and a $9,000 maximum out of pocket. $45 to go see your primary care, $90 to see your specialist, and again, various other copays. The pricing is listed here below on the semi-monthly payroll deductions. And you can see there in this column shows you how much percentage of the total cost Risktec is paying each month towards your health insurance cost. Here's some information about using MD Live. That's a great feature. If you haven't already checked that out, please look at that right there. This is information about what to do when you become Medicare eligible. This is information about COBRA. If you were to leave Risktec and want to continue your coverage, this would be the cost. Here's some information about your 401k savings plan. Please be sure, if you have not already done so, look into the 401k plan and begin your savings plan with John Hancock as soon as possible. I've also included some handouts here about how to get onto the Blue Access for Members website. This will let you find in-network doctors and hospitals. You can look at find a temporary ID card. You can look at explanations of benefits. There's a ton of information there. There's also some health and wellness. Let's see right here under number 6. There's a lot of information out there on health and wellness, some free resources that are available to you. I encourage you to get online, check all those resources out, make sure you're getting the most out of your benefits and you understand what you're paying. Then there's also some information about how to get the Blue Cross Blue Shield app. Of course, there's an app for everything these days. Here's the information on how to get that. Also included some information about preventative care services that are available to you through Blue Cross. These are all services that are available free and included in your basic health care. So I encourage you to check out the list and see if there's something you didn't know you could services you could obtain for free. Here's some more information. Again, I'm encouraging you to look at the health and wellness on the My Health tab under Blue Access for members. There's really a lot of neat information there. I recently signed up for my own benefits, and I was surprised at how much information and resources are available. Then I also included some more detailed information about your benefits through Guardian. So your basic life insurance, your voluntary life insurance, your short-term disability, long-term disability, your dental benefits, and your vision benefits. So all that information is available to you there in the guide. Again, my name is Julie Hebert. My contact information is on the front page here. I'm always available, happy to help if I ever can. There's my phone number and my email are on the front. We appreciate you guys so much. Hope you have a great day. If we can ever be of help, let us know. Thank you.